Hello guys, welcome to my channel Learn Tech. This is Sandeep Cole here. I hope you all are doing good. So today's topic which I am going to take is on BMC Remedy, and today what we will learn from BMC Remedy is automated ticket assignments. So in BMC Remedy there is a configuration, there is a way to define automated assignments. So what are automated assignments? How they are defined? This is what we will see. Okay. So the topic which we have for today is, so we will see group assignments, so like the automated assignments which we have in BMC Remedy. They are defined where I can with certain rules conditions I can assign a ticket to a particular group. So this is what we will see in group assignments. Similarly, we will also see individual assignments. So there is a provision also in BMC Remedy where I can individually assign a ticket to a particular individual. So there are some basically rules. There are 3 rules which we will see what are those rules and how they are configured and what is the difference. Then we will also see just basic incident rule. So incident rules, there are certain basic incident rules you can define in remedy system, especially for the incident. So this is what we will see. Now for the group assignments, how you can access them, it is the same. You have to go to application administration, then foundation, then configure assignment, and there you can define this assignment. So what you need to do, you need to create a new record. We will see this in system also. You need to define a new record. Then you have to define event, which is basically that what type of assignment this is. Okay. So if you want to set, for example, an incident assignee, incident owner, change coordinator, change owner, this is you can define through the event, like what particular support group you have to define for which application. We will see this in this actual scenario. Okay. Then you have to define the assignment group, that which group you have you want to automatically assign the ticket to, so that also you can define. Then similarly the last option which we have is the available systems. Available system means this particular assignment rule which we are configuring, it is available, it should be available to whom. So we will see also this in the practical video. Then we have also 3 rules for individual assignments. So there is a provision here given how you can access them. Every application has its own mechanism of accessing the rules. Here it is for service request management, but for incident also there is a way to define the rules, and in the rules you can configure the options you want to define. And here when these rules are configured, the tickets are assigned to the individuals. So individuals are basically the persons who are there, part of your support group or the support staff. So initially we will see what is group assignment, how a ticket can be automatically assigned to a group, and then we will see how this ticket can be assigned to a particular individual from that particular group. Okay. And then finally we will have a this is the assignment methods, which we will see that what different type of assignment methods we have. So we have this round robin, load balance by number, load balance by capacity. So they differ by their terminologies. So if you define a round robin, it will basically check like if a ticket is assigned to an individual at a particular time, then it will check that time, and then when the new ticket will come for the assignment, it will assign it to an individual who was like assigned a ticket earlier. So you can see here also it is mentioned with an example here that if A was last assigned issue at 9 a.m., then B will be assigned a ticket at B was assigned a ticket at 10:30 a.m., then person A will be selected for the new assignment. Okay. Then there is one more which is load balance by number. So this particular rule will check the number of tickets assigned to the individual. So if one individual has, for example, 5 tickets, the other individual has 3 tickets, then the system will go and assign the ticket to the individual who has 3 tickets. So basically the less number of tickets a person who has will be selected for the assignment. Then we have load balance by capacity. So this is basically some calculation here done. So it is like here the assignments to an individual is defined based on the capacity. For example, a person his capacity is he can resolve 10 cases in 1 hour. Okay. The other person has a capacity of resolving 5 cases in 1 hour. So that means the person who can resolve 10 cases in 1 hour has more capacity than the other person. So this rule is defined based on that. So you define this capacity for the individual, and then based on that the assignment will happen. Okay. So it is also given here with an example. You can read it through by pausing the video. You can go through this, you will understand it. For example, here we are just calculating this capacity by the number of tickets by the individual's capacity. Similarly, here also we are defining capacity by the number of tickets and the capacity he has, and here it is you can see the division 0.5 0.4. That means then based on that this particular capacity, the ticket will be assigned. Okay. So this is what we will see in the individual assignments. Okay. And make sure that this is for individual assignments, not the group assignment. Okay. Then finally we will have a look at this incident rule. This is just a basic configuration incident rule where you define certain configurations for the incident. For example, when you are creating an incident ticket, whether you want to create a service request also. So these are some rules which we will see in the system. Okay. Okay, now I am here at the foundation data console, and I am here in the custom tab. So we have seen through our PPT that we will learn 3 things. We will learn group assignments, we will learn individual assignments to individuals, and then we will also see incident rules. So let us first of all see the group assignments. So what we will do, we will configure a group assignment and then see how it works in the system. Okay, now to configure it, you need to go to this custom tab, and there you will be able to see this configure. You have to go to the foundation, and then in the foundation configure assignment, then configure assignment application assignment. Okay, let me open it. Okay, then once you open it, it will open up a new form here. If you go and search in this form, you will see there will be already incidents defined. Sorry, there will be already automated assignments defined here. But what we will do, we will define a new rule here. Okay, so let me go here on the new request. Okay, now the first thing which we saw in the group assignment was this event. So if I click on this drop down, so you will see what I was talking about. So here this event defines what you want to set as part of this automated rule. So if I select incident owner here, then this rule will define the incident owner. So whatever group I select here in the assignments, that will be set as an incident owner. Similarly, if I define infrastructure change coordinator, then this group which I define here will be defined as change coordinator when this rule will run. So this particular event defines that what I need to set this group for. So for example, if I say work order manager, then my group here will be defined as a work order, and it will work for the work order system. And there my work order manager will be set as this group from the assignments here, which when this rule conditions will execute. Now what are the conditions? So these are the 4 conditions we have. So the first condition which is defined here is based on the company. So the system will check what is the company of the customer who is creating the ticket. So he will define the company. Then I can also define the organization based on which I need to define the ticket. So here I can select it from the list. So this is all the foundation data which we have configured earlier, and we have also seen this as part of our video how to define this configurational data. Now the first part is the company or the organization we can say, based on which the automated routing can define. So this routing order basically means these are 4 conditions: organization, location, operational category, and product category. So system will check when the ticket is created, what is the organization or what is the company for that particular customer when we are creating the ticket. Then system will check the location. Okay, what is the location defined for this ticket? Then similarly, we will check the operational category. Then we will check the product category. And once we match all of them, suppose for example, there is a match for company, location, operational category, and product category with the rule which is defined here in the system, it will check then what type of event it is. Whether if it is it's an incident owner, the system will set the incident owner automatically for that ticket. Okay, but for us, what we will see a general ticket assignment. We will see the assignment, not the owner. We'll see the individual incident assignments. Now, here is the option that available system means to which systems it will be available. For example, if I select here incident management, then it will be available to incident management. We can also define like it should be available to which incident type, whether it is user service restoration, service request infrastructure, or infrastructure event. So we'll select all of them as of now. Then you can also define whether this is available to other applications like problem, change, release, work order, knowledge management. So it can be used across applications. If you see here, there are options available to all of them. So you have knowledge management, you have a change coordinator, you have infrastructure change manager, then you have this task assignee, then you have work order assignee, and then similarly you have these individual available systems. Okay, but for our example, what we will do, we will define an incident assignee as part of our requirement. What we will do, we will define some conditions, and then we will create a ticket using those conditions, and then we will see if this group which we will define will be set as an incident assignee. Okay, now for incident assignee, what we do, we use the general term. Okay, so this is just make sure that when you are doing, you have to do incident assignment, just make sure you are selecting the general term. Now let me clear this all, and now let me only define here company. Okay, what I will do, location, company, and organization I have already defined. I will not define region and other organizational aspects. What I will do, my assignment will be purely based on operational category. So I will select some category. Okay, suppose request hardware repair. Okay, suppose I have a this particular request where I have this operational category defined for a ticket. Product category will not use, but if you want, you can define it. It will be you can define the product category also, but then you have to select it in the ticket. Okay, we'll keep it simple. We will select only operational category. Then here is the place where I have to define the support group to which this ticket should assign. So I will select the company, then I will select the organization. For example, IT support. Then here I will select suppose network support. Suppose network support will is the team to which this particular request should be assigned. Okay, so this is all configurational data which we have taken already as part of the foundation data. You can see our videos on foundation data, how this foundation data is defined. If you are not familiar with this, to understand that how this drop down and options are coming here as part of our selection. Okay, so now I have defined my event, what type of event this is. I have defined my contact company, my company location, then I have defined operational category, I have defined available systems. Currently I have defined only incident, then I have defined my support group. Now what I will do, I will just go and save this record. Okay, now my rule is already saved. Now let's see how we create a ticket and it is assigned to the network support. So what we will do, we'll go to the incident management. We'll create an incident, and then we will not select the support group. Okay, so we are already here in the console. So let me create a new ticket. So first of all, I will select the company, Calibro services, then I have to select the customer. Let me select my user. Okay, now you can see this company has changed with this. So whatever customer is selected, it has selected the company for that customer. Then I would say test auto rules. Okay, and then impact, we'll select anything here, urgency low. Then incident type, this is what is there as part of our rule. So we can select, for example, user restoration. Now we will not select this. Assign group is also mandatory here, but we will not select this. So we have defined the company, contact company. We have defined the customer organization. If I see here, so we have defined the contact company. We have defined the customer organization. Now we will define the operational category. So let it open. Yeah. So you can see here, this is the company for the customer. Let me close this. Now let me go to categorization, and here I will define the categorizations which we have selected in the rule. So I will say request, then I would say hardware, and I would say repair. Okay, so this is my operational category, this is my company, this is my contact company, this is my organization for the customer, and now the group I will not select. What I will do, I will save this ticket. So let's see what will happen. So if our rule is now defined properly, it will assign this ticket to the respective group which we have defined in the rule. So you can see here the ticket is being created successfully and it is assigned to network support. So why it was assigned to network support? Because we defined it in the rule. So in the assignment rule, we defined it here. Let me search with this general rules. Just a minute. So this is the rule which we defined here. So the rule which we defined, so network support, Calibro services, repair, and here in my ticket also, I selected the same condition, but I didn't select the group. So now my group was automatically, automatically it was assigned to the this particular support group. So this is the group assignment. Okay. Now let me explain you the individual assignment. So individual assignment, so we have to again go back to the same form. Then here I have to go to incident management, and in the incident management I'll go to the rules and I'll open it. Now these individual assignments are defined for each application separately. So if you see, let me search for the rules. So there are already rules defined. So we will understand both rules and this automated assignments. Okay. Now here you can define how the individual assignments are defined. That is defined by this particular option. If I say assignment engine integration, if I say yes, then yes, the incident will be automatically assigned to the individual based on these rules. So the rules where we define the process here: capacity, number, and round robin. So if I say round robin, it will work as per the round robin process, and then it will assign the ticket to the individual. Similarly, if I say number, then the process will run based on the number. If I say capacity, then it will run based on the capacity. If I say no here, then my individual assignment will not work. So you can give it a try for the individual assignments. Give it a try to find out how it, once you configure it, and then you can check how it works, so that you will also understand in a better way. And now then for the this you can also here in this particular form, you can define the different rules for incident. For example, changeable report date. If you want the report date changeable, then you can say yes. If I say no here, then once you provide the reported date, it becomes grayed out, it becomes read only. Okay. So similarly, you can define some other operations here. So as like if you want to create a service request on submit. So for example, if I am creating an incident and I want automatically a service request to be generated, then I have to say yes here. Let me go back to my incident. So if I say here, if you can see here, my incident has automatically defined this request. Okay. So this was already only generated because here my rule says yes, create a request on submit, say yes. If I say no, it will not define the service request, which means it creates an SRM ticket. Then similarly, you have other rules. Requires CI related on resolve. That means when you resolve this ticket, the CI will become mandatory. I have selected no, so it will not ask. Then assignment engine integration we have seen. Then auto close resolved. So this is very important here. Now if somebody will ask you, okay, I need to configure automated closure of incident. So this is the place where you define it. So by default, it is 15 days. You can make 5 days, 10 days, 2 days, whatever is your organizational need. Based on that, you can define it here in number of days. So this is auto closure. So what happens in this case, if you define here, is it's defined as 15 days. So after 15 days, system will automatically close all the resolved cases which are there in the system. Okay, so if today my case is resolved, so after 15 days my case will be automatically closed. So okay, otherwise I have to, if I do not have this, then I have to manually, go and close the incident. But here, if I have defined it, it will automatically go and mark my incident as closed. Afterwards, nobody can modify. Okay. Then similarly, this is an option, incident resolution with open tasks. So you can define it if there is already an incident defined and you have defined certain tasks with the incident, and you want those tasks to be closed before you close the incident, then you can define here this error message, warning message, or no action. Currently, it is error message. That means if I have certain tasks associated with my incident, and if I try to close the incident without closing the task or without clearing the task, it will give me error message. Then there are rules defined for infrastructure event. Okay. Then we have, you can define it. This is for infrastructure events. So infrastructure events are these events. If you say here, infrastructure restoration, infrastructure event, you can see here infrastructure event, incident type is infrastructure event. So these are the cases which are infrastructure event. So here you can define enable support, enable supported by group, uh, by CI. So these are all the configurations related to your particular infrastructure events. Okay. Create service request for event tickets. No, consolidate events. So it will consolidate these events. Then consolidate incidents, incident governance, manage updates. So it is all defined for the your infrastructure events. Okay. So these are the incident rules you define for your system, and based on this, your system will work. You can make changes to these rules anytime. These rules are by default. If you define it global, it will be applicable to all the cases which are defined. But you can also define it as per your company. You can define, for example, if you are working in a multi-tenant environment, in that case, for each company, you can have a separate rule. For example, one company doesn't want incidents to be automatically closed. They want somebody, manually closing the case. Then you can define a separate rule for them. Similarly, you can define a separate rule for a different company with different, different rules or different um, options. So this all rules can be defined for different companies with different scenarios with different requirements. Okay. So I hope you liked my video on these automated assignments. You can explore it more from your side and see if there is anything which I may have missed out. We will take it in further videos, or I will explain it. Okay. So thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. So I keep on posting videos on 2 to 3 technologies: ServiceNow, BMC Remedy, and BMC ADDM, and I will add more technologies to it. So please subscribe to my channel, and you will get more information on different tools. Thank you.